I don't know. I sort of forgot that tonight was Tuesday. Losing track of time. I've had a lot of those nights with no sleep or little sleep, and a few of those days where I spent almost the entire day trying to catch some sleep, so that I don't really know what day it is anymore. I'm pretty sure today's Tuesday, right? Well, I guess it's Wednesday here now. This week, I did some medical testing to make sure there isn't any damage to my heart. And Thursday, I go to get my shot for COVID. I expect I'll probably feel kind of crappy for the rest of the day after that. And I expect my employer to give me crap about taking time off from work to do it. So they can just do that if they want. I'm not going to worry about it too much anymore. But I've still got a few days. I got today. This coming day is a work day. And it's the day before I go for my shot. So I'm not going to pick a fight about it. I'm going to go in, do my shift, probably goof off a little bit. Because they have been expecting entirely too much. But, well, that's no longer a viable option. All right. Anyway, projects that I'm hoping to work on. Honestly, I have a bunch of goodness. I have a bunch of board games in my car that I've been meaning to take out and play test and review, and I keep coming back to the idea of the possibility of just not worrying about the order in which I do the reviews. I might do a book, I might do a movie, I might do a game, I might do a book, a game, a book, game, movie, book, game. Like I don't know that the repetitive pattern that I've used is of any real use anymore. But I do think for this channel, one of the things that I need to figure out is I feel like I'm just going to go back through my backlog of taste tests and just upload them. I do feel like that was one of those things we talked about doing as a potential of certain times of year. So, like, let's see if I can find that file that I was using for that idea. Nope, those are... See, I'm always super bad at this. I should have prepped this before tonight. Did I do this on paper, or did I do this out loud? So we had talked at a certain point of doing this as sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Where I would do a book followed by creative prompts inspired by. So I will do the reviews of things. I can't remember if I had ever really finalized the idea of doing them as every day of the week or not. Like the book review is one thing. The ideas inspired by them is another. So we did book, movie, maybe video game reviews as quick reviews of consumed media, followed by creative prompts inspired by those things. But board games was going to be, that was going to be like the that was going to be like the rules in a minute. Yeah, no. So that was rules in a minute, followed by ideas for other game constructions as creative prompts. So that was, I can't find, the plan that I was going to work on. So that might have been handwritten. All right, let's just start a new one then. Let's hit this here, start a new one. So, inspired content. I did get my laptop up and running. I'm not using it to store anything on right now, just to give it some time to have a glitch and crash on me so I don't lose anything on there. But I will start potentially recording things to keep on that hard drive and backing it up regularly. I'm not going through what I went through last year. I can't do that again. That'll crush me. Inspired content. This channel's plan is book review in a minute. I misspelled minute, but I'm not wasting time fixing it. Creative prompts. I do want to kind of think about the possibility of doing like a catalog. Like episode 32, book review of this, or book review episode 32, title, wait, book, movie, tabletop game, board, or video game, taste test, art. So taste test and tabletop game both share the same letter. And what are we doing? Products. So yeah, for all of that, like except for tabletop game and taste tests, they have a different letter. So I could categorically list it as BG or BV for B, book, V for video game, and then the number in the series of how many I've done. And then the title of the review. So I don't know if I would list them for cataloging in YouTube. I'm not sure if there are ways to mark them as number in a series in a title, but like an addendum to a title. So I would probably do the name of the book, minute review, followed by the B and number of the one in the series. And then the reason for that is when it comes time to do the prompts can be naming the character or scene or whatever I'm setting up as the prompt as the primary title. So I could do character prompt, setting prompt, whatnot, and name it. So in this case, it would be like taking a look at, I keep resorting to this one. I should probably pick another one of the series that we did, but the Raven Sisters, based off of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I would do say we did the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. I would watch the movie and then do a review that I would title Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the movie review. And then M1 for it being the first movie in the series of movies that I review. And then subsequent to that and subsequent days, I would do a review of the creative prompts, shorts throughout the week. I don't know if I'd do them shorts. I might not do them shorts, but I would do a video where I basically come right out and say, like, character prompt, Raven Sisters, and then behind that I would put M1 as the number for it, so that I can go back and say, okay, go back through the catalog of creative prompts and look for the character prompts and things like that are in there, but then look at that little addendum on the back and say, like, right, that was from the movie review, and it was the first movie I did that year. Look back through the catalog of that year and see that was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Like, it's sort of a Dewey Decimal System. So I think that's sort of where I want to end up going with it. But so book reviews in a minute, creative prompts, and then we have movie reviews. Creative prompts. Video game. And creative prompts. Creative prompts. Then it changes a little bit with tabletop review, but it's not a typical review. So tabletop rules in a minute. Creative prompts. And then they have books, movies, board games, video games. That leaves us with art, art and music were separate categories. Art and products, and taste tests. So that's books, movies, games, video games, art, products, and taste tests. What was the other category? We used to do books, movies, tabletop games, products and services, taste tests, art and music. I'm pretty sure after that was video games, and then it was health and well-being. But I think I'm splitting up the art and music and just leaving behind the health and well-being category for right now. But taste tests and music were things that were meant to be seasonal. Oh, and products were going to be different too. So let's go back through that. I remember some of this now. The tabletop, the rules in a minute, game creation prompts, game design prompts, and then based off of that, we were going to look at the possibility of holiday buyers. So for the products are meant to be for holiday. So like holiday buyer's guide. So like a top 5 Christmas gifts for this type of person, or top 10 gifts for Mother's Day, or stuff like that. And those wouldn't be short videos. Those would be like a longer guide for specific holidays. Mother's Day, Christmas, that kind of thing. And I think we came up with a rough list of like 6 holidays for it. And taste tests, I feel like, let's move that one to the bottom of the list. We can address music first, I think. Music, I thought we were going to potentially do it around certain musical awards. And do them as reactions for music awards. And then taste tests, I feel like we could do for something similar, where we would batch them as taste tests around certain times. I'm not sure yet. But the art one was going to be art. Those were, I think we sort of discussed like 1 minute raves about an artist. And then challenge to create something inspired by it. And that was like different enough. Music's going to be pretty straightforward, just reaction reviews. Were we going to do, I mean, we talked about potentially doing taste tests as a periodic thing in which we then tinker with creating something food-wise from them. I don't know that we were going to go as necessarily seasonal as the rest of that. As it stands right now, I have a backlog of taste tests that I could do. I don't think I'm going to do the whole short review version of them where I do them in under a minute. But I might do a debate whether or not I can just leave them as how short they are as an individual taste test. And then follow them up with attempts to make something interesting with those ideas. So, like, could I do like 3 different taste tests in a week and then finish the week with a recipe made from one of them? And I feel like those, I could almost reverse it. Like the taste tests can be a few minutes long, and the prompts created by them can be a recipe card. As an idea of something to make with it. I think that's viable. I mean, it's workable. And then now, every now and then I will maybe do I think that one's fair to do taste tests, recipe card shorts following it. I don't have to actually make it. But I do think it would be fun at certain points throughout the year to do a fan favorite recipe card making. So I could do like taste tests all throughout the year, post them, followed with a simple recipe card that I've not tried, and then sort of leave that there if anybody wants to experiment with it, and then sort of get a feedback from anybody who's interested in trying it out. What do they think? Would they recommend that? And the ones that are most highly liked, we will do a quarterly? We will do an episode where we cook up a bunch of the favorite ones and see where we go from there. I mean, that sounds fun, honestly. And I think the point where that becomes the most interesting for me would be, so products would be Mother's Day, Father's Day, Christmas. What were some of the others? I can't remember. Gift giving holidays. Halloween costumes. Thanksgiving, not as much. Oh, Valentine's Day. Yeah, there's one of them. Valentine's. Halloween costumes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like there was a sixth. So Christmas. So Mother's Day is May. Father's Day is June, right? So February. Holy days. Okay, so we have New Year's, Memorial Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's Eve. Okay, so a longer list is New Year's. Geez, this is a huge list. Civil Rights Day? No, it's Valentine's Day. There is Chinese New Year, which I think would be kind of fun to do something for, but maybe some other time. Valentine's Day. First day of Women's History Month. No, that's not really what I'm thinking of here. St. Patrick's Day, no. There's always Easter. Good Friday, last day. So yeah, Easter, maybe. But I mean, that feels specifically religious. And I mean, as much as I named it Christmas, that's not really what it is. It's meant to be the gift-giving holiday that so many of us celebrate. Loyalty Day. National Explosive Ordnance Disposal Day. Now that sounds like a holiday. Oh man. I mean, I do suppose I did stuff on Thanksgivings. Because part of that was holidays on which I did like I would go to the emergency rooms and give the staff there baked goods as a thank you for being there on the days that we were all at home with our families. Juneteenth, huh? Father's Day is June, end of June. Mother's Day is start of May. Valentine's Day. I don't know that we want to do Independence Day necessarily. August. Labor Day? No. No. Columbus Day? No, that's poor taste. I mean, I could always do my birthday, but that's in June too, and I think Father's Day takes that time slot. Thanksgiving. I'd like the sort of spacing of it days apart. So, or months apart. So Mother's Day would be early May. Father's Day would be late June. So almost 2 months apart. January, February. So there's a February for Valentine's Day. And that's far enough away from the gift giving season in December. So December, February. I mean, it's a little extra stretch between February and early May. Then late June. We need something in the August time frame, I think. August to October for Halloween. So what do we got in August? That's probably the question I should be asking. What are we giving in late July, early August? So July, we have Independence Day. I mean, we got Father's Day in June. Coast Guard Birthday, Purple Heart Day, Victory Day, Bennington Battle Day, National Aviation Day, Senior Citizens Day, Women's Equality Day, August holidays. Let's just pull up August holidays. International Clown Week. Dear Lord, no. National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. What the hell? Campfire Day. First Saturday in August. Beer Day, Clown Day, Hangover Day, Lighthouse Day, Mustard Day. Come on, there's got to be something real. Book Lovers Day. National S'more Day. Elephant Day. Left-Handers Day. Relaxation Day, National Tell a Joke Day, National Thrift Shop Day, Bad Poetry Day, Daffodil Day, Aviation National Potato Day, Radio Day, Senior Citizens Day, Tooth Fairy Day, Ride the Wind Day, Restaurants Day, Vesuvius Day, Kiss and Makeup Day. No, I'm not doing that. National Banana Split Day. Just Because Day. Maybe we have to just make up a day. Make a holiday in the middle of August. I'll have to figure out something for August, because I feel like what I want to do here is take this in a different direction. I want to take this so that what we end up with, let's stop that from making noise in the background. So what I'm looking at potentially doing here would be products on Mother's Day, Father's Day, August Day, undecided. Then we have Halloween, Valentine's, and Christmas is what I'll call it for right now. And that would be the holidays for gift giving, where we do top gifts for those days. But where we switch that over is top recipe days are in the in-between periods. So between Christmas and Valentine's Day, we will do a recipe day. Between Valentine's Day and Mother's Day, a recipe day. Between or recipe days. Between Mother's Day and Father's Day. Between Father's Day and August Day. And then between August Day and Halloween Day. We would do recipe day. And 6 times a year, we do a run of top recipes. So that could be fun. Oh, good. That's great. Ear infection again. Yay. But I think we're almost at 40 minutes. I think I'm going to call it here for tonight. I think that's brainstormed well enough to get started pondering how to go forward with it. I will catch you Thursday.